We need to understand that truth is eternal. There's a difference between truth and technology. All these technologies are not true. They are not truth. They will keep changing. And I'm telling you, we're going to go to the transparent phones, and we're going to go to the phoneless where you don't hold anything in your hands. You can see everything on your eye. We're going to go there. But truth is constant. Religion changes. Everything else changes. Anything man has an influence over changes. Truth is constant. So if I was you and you were me, which should we go after? Should we go after truth, or we should go after what is trending? The human body is going to change. Everything is going to change. But your created self is a constant source of energy that is everlasting. Once the Creator brought it into existence, it never goes away. It never perishes. It's constant. If you want to go after anything at all on the face of the earth, go for truth. Don't go for anything that is perishing and changing. Truth is constant. Tradition, just like everything else, keeps changing. Akwaba. Welcome to the Mekra series. I am myself, Kojo Bento. Always a delight to come your way. Somebody asked me a question about a power stick. Let's talk about it in a minute. The person asked me, well, Osofu Kojo, I really want to get a power stick, but am I not going to attract negative gods, and am I not going to attract negativity? Well, the stick is as powerful as you allow it to be. And whatever you say over the stick is exactly what is going to happen. Whatever you say. There's no way something is going to happen out of the stick or through the stick or by the stick or with the stick without your approval, without you actually saying it. So if you're worried about negative energy, forget about it. If you have negative energy in you and you speak negativity over the stick, then you are guaranteed that negativity will come your way. But so long as you have it, if you have goodness, righteousness, positivity, if you want to see the right things happen, if you have no negativity around you, there's no way your power stick is going to attract a negative energy. It's not even possible. This is an energy breaker, right? So once it gets into a room, whatever it is that is not for you would automatically leave the presence, leave the place. Whatever it is for you will stay with you. Look at it as your guardian angel, right? The guardian angel is imaginative. You don't see it, but you are seeing the stick. And the energies that was used to cook, to work, to fix, to prepare this stick are always around you. And these energies are universal, like the water, the earth, the fire, the air dimension. These are universal energies. They are constantly with you, by you, for you, and working for you, and not against you. Love you guys. Anyway, let's go back to the class. We need to understand that truth is eternal. Truth doesn't change. Truth is constant. There's a difference between truth and technology, truth and language. It's true, we're living in a technological age where I even get to do this through technology and bring what I need to bring to you, regardless of where you are in the world. Across the face of the earth, once you plug into your internet, you can watch me. But all this is not true. The internet is not true. Technology is not true. Language is not true. All these things are passing. They are fading away. All these things are going away. It is not permanent. It is not infinite. Let me jog your memory a bit. Do you remember when the first telephones came out? Do you remember? Let me even go away from the first telephone. Still on the telephone, but so go away. And remember how we used to wait in line, in queues to make phone calls? Do you remember that? You used to go to the phone booths, right? And go and make your calls. That was the technology of the day. It was the highlight of the day. It was mind-blowing because you can just walk to the street. By the street corner, you see a payphone there. You buy your phone cards or your money or your coins. You slot into it. You can talk to anybody in the world. That was beautiful. What happened? Then the huge phones, we call it the Banchitels, the huge phones started coming in. What happened? Everybody stopped going to the payphone. Nobody wanted to join queue because now you can literally use your phone around you. Then what happened? Then the flip phone came, right? The little flip phones, you guys remember? Then everybody wanted to get a flip phone. Yeah. Then even the flip phone, Nokia started doing the flip phone that you can turn around and change. And then technology, it kept changing. Then from nowhere they said, oh, there's a touch screen. There's no button, you can just press the screen. Then Blackberries came, right? Then iPhones came. It kept changing. It is not true. It will change. Languages, let even stick to English language. I remember when we started speaking English, we couldn't even construct our sentences. We're all over the place. That's not even the point. You remember the old Bibles? Thou sayest not, thou perishest not. This is how English language was, right? All the ways advanced now, we're using slangs, we're using words that was hanging. These are slangs that, I don't even know what slang they are using in these days, but it keeps changing. It doesn't matter. Technology, language, fashion, all these things that comes your way. You remember the black and white TVs? You remember the radio boxes? You remember the plate, the big CD plate? All these technologies are not true. They are not truth. They will keep changing. And I'm telling you, we're going to go to the transparent phones and we're going to go to the phoneless where you don't hold anything in your hands. You can see everything on your eye. We're going to go there. But truth is constant. It hasn't changed. Truth is always what it is. Religion changes. Everything else changes. Anything man has an influence over changes. Truth is constant. So if I was you and you were me, which should we go after? Should we go after truth or we should go after what is trending? What should we go after? Truth is constant. Like, for example, the sun is always going to be the sun. The breath, the air you breathe in is always going to be the air. Water is always going to be water. The earth is always going to, these are constant fact. It's never going to change. You want to know another truth that is never going to change? Your created self. The human body is going to change. There was a time when you were skinny, it was a bump. You got to be skinny. Then it came a time you have to be big. Our women will testify. They say what? When Africans love big women. It changed. It moved from skinny to now you have to be big. Hairstyle change. Everything is going to change. But your created self is a constant source of energy that is everlasting. Once the creator brought it into existence, it never goes away. It never perishes. It's constant. So wouldn't you rather want to go after a truth than something that was system? When you go through your Bibles, they are making new editions all the time. Revised version, New Standard Version, Hallmark's version, King James Version, NIV, New NLT, and New American Standard Version. So many versions coming in because what they used to read those days is not applicable today. Now we have Bibles that actually affirms you being gay to be cool. Listen, if you want to go after anything at all on the face of the earth, go for truth. Don't go for anything that is perishing and changing. Go for truth. No tradition, however honored, deserves to live on as anything more than a museum piece if it has outlived its relevance. Hence, spirituality, tradition are not to be confused as one. Truth is constant. Tradition, just like everything else, keeps changing. Tradition is not spirituality. Tradition is not constant. So if you are coming into truth, if you are coming on this path, if you want to know your cry, if you want to know who you are, tradition is not the way. A lot of people subject themselves to traditions. Always our tradition. This is what we've always done. This is what we've always known. That is tradition. Truth is always what it is. Your spirit, which is energy, is always constant, not tradition. So the things that you used to do years ago, the things that were applicable years ago, is no longer applicable today. What? Because the seasons have changed, the times have changed. It will not work. But truth, honoring the water is constant. Honoring the air, you breathing in air all the time. Giving thanks to the Mother Earth. Your Mother Earth is feeding you all the time. Everything else that is around you is constant. But the applications of man, the things that men are creating, anything man touches perishes. Anything man brings into existence changes. Those things that have been created by the Creator are permanent, everlasting. And these are the things that you should go after. And these are the things that Mikra is all about. These are the things that we are teaching in this family. To go after truth and not trends, not what is popping, not what is cool, not what is, not the traditions of men, not what men taught. No, go after what is eternal, what is life, what is truth. And your life can never be the same. I love you always. Please subscribe to the channel. Please love the channel. Please share the channel. Let's wake up our people. It's time. We got to do this. Let's spread it everywhere. Make sure everybody that watches this channel is sharing it everywhere. Let's be radical. Let's wake up people. It's time we wake up people. It's time we call people to come alive. It's time we change things, because we are already on the way of changing things. I'm changing you by watching this, and you have the opportunity to change somebody else by sharing this video and telling about this program. I love you guys. You can come to the class for deeper lessons as well. Have a great day.